everyone, my name is Carl from pre-08 of Hanoi Connection Quảng Bị English Center. My teacher is Mrs. Hua. I hope you can say and leave me a like. Well, horror stories are a topic that attract the attention of the public because of the variety and many levels of emotion that bring to viewer. Today we drop a story I found on YouTube. Be careful, because it will scare you.
Horror story. This happened when I was 17 years old. I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week and ride the bus home. It was a Sunday and I had just missed my bus, so I had waited longer for another one. I could call my parents, but they were out of evening, and the taxis changed more. So I decided to sit and wait in the bus shelter. It was a cold night and snow had just started preparing the ground. My bus was taking longer than usual, so I got my phone out and listened to some music. Almost an hour had passed. It was freezing and I hadn't seen anyone at all. It wasn't until I noticed something out of the corner of my eyes. It was a creepy guy, dressed in thick layer clothing, walking slowly toward me. I knew starting at him would draw more attention, so I just focused on my phone. He sat down at the end of the shelter and just started at me. There was something out about him. He seemed like he was either drunk or on drug. He then asked, "When is the bus due?" I took out my earphone and said, "I think it's delayed because of the snow." He started at me for a while then started mumbling to himself. It was really starting to creep me out, so I prepared to be on my phone. After a couple of minutes, I took another took. He moved closer to me. I looked away for a second, then heard the sound of him sliding over. I turned to him and said, "You okay there?" He started at me with gloomy eyes, lifted his arm and leaned toward me. Immediately, I grabbed my bag and ran as he fell to the ground. I ran down the road and tried hardest not to look back. I kept going until I got to the next bus stop. I turned around to check to see if he was there. He was gone, so I went to sit down. Feeling revived, I rested my head on the back of the class and waited for the bus. Knock. I joined and turned around to see the same guy staring at me through the glass. "What the hell is wrong with you?" Then he started walking around the shelter toward me. "Warning you, stay back!" I yelled in panic and was backing up. I wanted to run, but I left my bag in the shelter and couldn't leave without it. Suddenly, the man leaped at me and quickly moved out of the way. He fell to the ground face first. I froze in shock and then noticed the blood coming from his face. I tried to get a response out of him, but nothing worked. I called police and paramedics, then they arrived shortly after. I told them what had happened. Then they told me that the guy was on prescription. I found a photo in his wallet of him and his son. The boy just looked like me, so we assumed the child was him. I later learned that he has lost his son in a custody battle. He was taken away for torture, and that was the last I saw of him. I got my driver's license shortly after, and have never been on the bus side.
This story just ends the content of this video. Has anyone been scared yet? I think the above of story is quite suitable for teenagers and is also pretty nice. Thanks for listening. This is my end of video. Goodbye.